Hello to my fellow survivors. How you guys doing today? I'm good. I'm just got done getting my day started. I just made my kids breakfast, and now I'm just chilling, letting them watch their little cartoons for right now. But I did want to come on here and talk about my next topic, which is discovering yourself again when you have completely lost yourself. That is something that can happen when you have been in a very controlling relationship for a long period of time. And with me, my situation is a little unique because I was also a part of a very religious group. So I completely lost myself. Due to like my marriage and the group I was in, I completely lost who I really was. And now that I'm out of it, now that God has guided me out of it, I have to completely start over. And it's like I don't really know. I know who I am. But when it comes to like things like my style and how I want to present myself to the world, how I want to dress, how I want to do my hair, it's like those decisions are so hard. And it's crazy because I was never like that before any of this happened in my life. I never had to really think that hard. But now it's like I'm really struggling with how I want to present myself to the world. How do I want to dress? How do I want to do my hair? Like, I don't even really know. It's crazy, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. And I know that's probably a common thing for someone who's been in a controlling relationship, and it's like you have to just learn who you are. Who are you comfortable being? Your decision, nobody else's. How do you want to present yourself? So that's what we're gonna talk about. So if you want to hear about this mess, you know what to do. Stay tuned. Yeah, so I met my husband in a religious group. I think I told you guys that already. So at the time, the group I was in, we were really big on dressing modest, just covering from head to toe, head wraps. That's really, I used to wear dresses, like loose dresses down to my ankles, making sure everything was covered up, head wrap, and adorning myself in modest apparel, which is nothing wrong with that, but I'm becoming more of a spiritual being, not very religious. I'm becoming more spiritual. At first I was very religious. I was still spiritual, but I was still like very religious based, just everything Bible. But now I believe I'm becoming more spiritual. So I know that some of you may not understand. I'll probably will make a video about that too. Actually, yeah, it's a good idea. Spiritual versus religious. It's gonna be my next video. But yeah, so due to me being in something like that, I just, my style changed. And at the time, I made it work because that's the lifestyle I was living. But now that I have been guided out of that lifestyle, and now I'm back on my own, no one's controlling me, no one's behind anything that I'm doing, I'm realizing that I'm gonna have to change some things up, like for instance, this dress that I have on right now. This dress is way too big for me because when I was like towards the end of my marriage, I gained a lot of weight because I was having babies back to back. So I have been like physically working on myself. I've been like doing a little bit of fasting, drinking tea, going on walks. So my clothes are like so big on me right now, which is a good thing, But I'm realizing that I want to put a little oomph back in my life and like a little spice back in my life. Like I'm realizing that I don't have to dress in potato sacks, like that's not where my mind is anymore. I want to, start looking a little bit more like, of my age group, but I don't know where to start because I know I don't want to be like extra sexy, like, cause I still want to have like some, style and class to myself, but I know I don't want to look like an old woman, because I'm not an old woman. I'm 32 years old, I still got youth to me, and so I'm gonna try to figure out. I'm still figuring it out. I'm on Shein all the time, like, do I want to wear that? No, I'm not gonna wear that. Oh, I like that, but I don't like that. I'm like, it's the most confusing thing. It's like I don't even know where to start. I can't even explain it. It's like I also feel like I have a sense of fear. Yeah, I think a part of me is still scared. It's crazy. Yeah, so I do believe I still have a sense of fear. Let me explain to you guys where the fear is coming from. Like I said, I was part of a group, and when, the group I was in was very religious based, very Bible based. So I haven't worn a pair of pants. Excuse me, I have children. Marty, please, not so much noise. I haven't worn a pair of pants in 10 years. Yes, a whole decade. I haven't worn a pair of pants. And to be honest with you, I'm not even really trying like to do that right now. I'm just, I'm not even thinking about pants. I'm just to let you guys know where the fear is coming from. Like, in the group I was in, we got to make sure that our dresses doesn't really show our curves, that we're not drawing lust to us. Speaking of that, so yeah, they didn't want us drawing lust to us, but our men were very lustful. And so how the hell y'all, you know what, I just have to say that. I mean, you know what, I know I said this video was gonna be about that, but I have to say that because that popped in my head. So we can't draw lust to us, but they can go out and get somebody that's drawing lust to them. What? It's just all control. It's like, I had to throw that out there. Okay. I digress. Back to something. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, I was in a group that I had to dress so that I wasn't drawing lust to me. And at the time, I believed it, there's still power in modesty. I have nothing wrong with being modest. But I am being guided to a different point of my life right now. And I know that I still have a little in me. I'm not gonna dress in potato sacks anymore. I know that for a fact, but I don't know exactly how I'm gonna dress. I'm still working on my figure and things like that because I did gain weight, and I'm more comfortable being, I'm just comfortable being, thinner and things like that, which I am working on that. So I did completely lose myself in that marriage for sure, and it became a time when I was very depressed. So I was kind of letting myself go. And I told myself once I got in a marriage that I wasn't going to let myself go. But I also didn't know that I was going to be in a toxic ass relationship and I was going to be getting mind fucked every second either. So, but anyways, I did let myself go. And, it's embarrassing to say, but I did. But I am getting myself back to who I'm comfortable being, and because, I know who I am, and I'm not like I don't know, I feel like I have like a certain essence to myself, and I want to present it in a way that is comfortable for me. Like, I have to figure out my style again. I have to figure out what makes me comfortable. And I know that these potato sack dresses, they don't make me comfortable anymore. I'm 32 years old. I am still young, so, yeah, I'm just figuring it out. Yeah, so that can be a very, very hard decision, just on style and how you want to present yourself, especially when you still hold a certain, you still hold morals, you still have beliefs. It may not be the same beliefs as before, but I still have beliefs. I still have a certain way I want to present myself. I still want to come across as, somebody that, has some beliefs, I don't want to look like everybody, but I don't want to stand out to the point where I'm unapproachable. Like, I don't want to do that either. So I'm still trying to figure it out. And plus, I have a very stylish family. Everybody in my family dresses really nice, and they have their own sense of style. So I don't want to just stand out like a sore thumb in my little potato sack dresses. Even though that's what's been happening, but it's all good because I've been praying that God helps me with that. And I'm still also working on my figure as well. So once I get to a certain size where I feel like I look good in the things that I desire to wear, then maybe that would be a little bit easier to me, because I don't know, it does matter to me how I look in certain stuff. It does. So I know I want to wear dresses, but I also want to wear dresses that, makes me feel, like I got a little spice in my life. I'm just not old, and I don't have an old soul. So these dresses that I had from back when I was in that group, they're not resonating with me. They're just not resonating, they're just not. So That has been a struggle of mine. Also, my hair has been a struggle because another thing that I did in that group is I wore head wraps all day long. Just head wrap, head wrap, head wrap. And my hair was getting very damaged because of it. So I'm not gonna lie, I threw them head wraps away because I just got so damn, I got tired of the head wraps. So now I'm trying to figure out exactly, you know, how I want to do my hair. I know in my 20s I used to wear like the long weaves and stuff like that. I know that's not my style anymore. I like big hair and I actually really enjoy wearing my natural hair, but it's not as shiny and healthy it used to be before I was wearing head wraps every day. So now I have to figure that out. I have to give myself a trim, deep conditions. Like it takes a lot to take care of your natural hair. Deep conditions, trims, oils, scalp treatments. I haven't really been able to do all that, but it does take a lot to have glamorous. Glamorous not really the word I'm looking for. I guess just to have your natural hair look good. It takes a lot of self-care that I just haven't really been able to master yet at the time. I used to. My hair used to be pink. Yeah, so I did completely lose like my style in my marriage because it was fucking toxic. And my brain was just on survival mode the whole damn time. So I was like, self-care was not at the top of my list. Surviving was. So, you know. But now, you know, on a more happier note, you know, I'm out of that now. God has got me out of it. And I am ready to feel like myself again. I really am. Like I said, I've been like fasting, doing a little fasting. Doing like the old man diet, like 1 meal a day. If I do eat throughout the day, it's only like a little bit. Like I'm really not eating like full plates of food right now. I'm gonna start, but that's another thing. I'm trying to decide exactly what diet I'm gonna live by. It's like, it's crazy. It's like I'm literally born again. Like I am born again. It's like I'm becoming a whole different person. I don't know how I want to dress. I don't know how I want to eat. I don't know how I want to do my hair. It's crazy. It really is crazy, but it is the truth. It's like I am ascending into a whole different being, you know. But yeah, I don't even know what diet I want to take. Like sometimes I think about doing vegan, but I do like chicken, so I'm like, I don't know. But I know vegan probably would do my body very well. So yeah, I do think about becoming vegan. But right now, the one thing that I have been doing is just not really eating much. Just like, you know, just not eating much, drinking teas. I gotta give me some protein drinks too. I forgot to do that. But I've been drinking a lot of tea, water, just things like that. So yeah, but yeah, I have been trying to figure out how your girl wanna look when she, you know, step out on the scene, maybe go on a little date, you know, you never know. Like how I wanna look, you know, if I'm on a date, you know. I think about that, y'all. I'm silly, you know. I'm single right now, so, you know, I'm single. I'm happily single, but, you know, sometimes I think about a boo, you know, sometimes. Yeah, so when I was, like, freshly out of the group, I still tried to hold on to the style that I had. But as time kept going by, I just realized that it just wasn't working out for me. Just not really who I am. I don't really know who I am anymore. Well, I know who I am, but I don't know like who I am fashion-wise anymore. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I know I like to shop at places like Shein. I love Shein. And I used to back then. I shopped at Shein, but it was the modest edition. Like they have really nice modest stuff on Shein. So that's really where I am now. That's what I used to do now. Now I'm looking at things that's not, I guess you wouldn't consider modest, but they, you know, they're cute. But I'm just like, oh my God, I want to buy it, but if I put it on, like I feel like if I buy like me, like a little dress that's like a little shorter, I feel like I'm gonna be walking around like trying to cover myself because that's what I was so used to doing. Like even if I showed like just like a little bit of cleavage, I used to be like this. Like, you know, that's kind of like what I'm used to doing, but you know, I'm trying to figure it out because I know that that's just not who I am anymore, you know? Yeah, but as time goes by and I start to figure out exactly who I am style-wise, I'm definitely going to share it on, I'm going to share it on my page. I might do like a little Shein haul just to show you guys like the growth. You know, you guys aren't gonna see these little 2 big ass potato sack dresses anymore. You know, I'm gonna show my growth. You guys can be a part of my journey as I'm ascending into a whole different being. You know, I definitely want to share my style journey, so you guys stay tuned for that. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I'm still a mama. These little rascals running around driving me crazy. But I think I told you guys I'm an autism mom too. That's another video I'm working on as well, is an autism mom video, because that's another thing that's a struggle. And yes, I have a 4-year-old autistic son, so I'm definitely going to work on that too. I'm a jack of all trades, you know. But like I always say, you guys, while life takes its course, remember to always just breathe. And I love you guys. Goodbye.